Time is ticking.
Has to do it quickly. It's only a 5-second increment. He began with rook to f4 check. That stops c4.
But there's a rook d4 suddenly here, and whose pawn is more dangerous?
Good point. Rook d4.
I don't know. If I trade and play king,
I'm playing b6
and play king, and then you play b. But you do have to worry about black's pawn. I mean,
I do.
I'm headed straight to b8. That's what I would do. I would head straight
you're not
to b8.
making it. You're not making it to b8. It's impossible. I'm playing b6. Your king can't.
Yeah.
And he didn't play rook d4. He played king b4. That was a big time moment.
But
I'm not saying he missed an opportunity.
I wasn't forced to trade rocks. Like I could have played bishop e4 if I wanted to. But you're But then we're just going back. So yeah.
Okay, now this is huge. Wesley threatening bishop takes d5 and b7.
Oh boy.
Maybe, or just simply bishop a6 and b7. Okay.
Rook c4, kind of a Vancouver setup to use the rook to check constantly.
And to just try to take the c pawn, I think, also, so that you never have that c4 stuff that was, so annoying.
That's right.
Oh, okay, wow. So rook to d3.
He is defending monstrously.
One defended like a god, and now the next one is defending.
These juniors, man.
It's unbelievable. Rook d3, rook c5 check, Yaz, you're going back?
Yeah, I have to.
Aha. So if you play rook d3, rook c5 check, and you can't nestle up to a6 because of bishop e2.
Exactly. That's my problem. That was exactly my problem.
Rook c2 just looks so alarmingly passive.
Might allow some horribleness with king c5.
You're gonna mate the guy.
Rook a4 mate.
Rook d3 on the board.
Rook d3,
rook c5 very quickly. Very quickly.
Check and look at that. Wesley shaking his head. He's shaking his head as rook c5 played, and he realizes he cannot send his king up the board, which is the most desirable move. He had to bring his king backwards, and a check on c4 and saying, send your king all the way home. All the way. What a find by Jeffrey. This looks excellent as a sequence for the black play.
Oh, it's brilliant because now the rook guards you from ever playing that, c4 move that Yaz has been pounding the table for.
Yeah. Give me a chance. Give me a chance. Ooh, Wesley's still playing for the win. He's played king b3. Could have played king a5, repeated the position.
Yeah. Okay. Because he still sees that pawn on b6. It's still an idea to play things like bishop d5 and b7. What are you doing against that?
Bishop e4 is what I'm planning to do, attacking the rook. Bishop e4 attacks the rook.
But if bishop d5, isn't that a threat?
Bishop d5? Man, I thought I was taking a rook, but I guess I'm not.
And now bishop d5, rook d5.
7 seconds, and he's played rook
d4. 7 seconds.
Whew.
Oh,
because now bishop d5 is check. Bishop d5, rook d5, king d5, e7, and what happens?
You can't play king d5. You have to actually move your king over to c6.
Oh, there it is. You're right. So we can just play king c6 there.
That's insane.
But that's not the end of the story, guys. Just a second. Takes.
So king
c6, rook b5.
And what's the story
b7.
on king b7?
King b7.
And you're losing f2.
Let's go.
Right. You look faster.
I take on f2. Oh, no, I take on f2.
I'm threatening c6 check.
Okay, I play rook f6.
Threatening check.
Wait, I could have also checked you all the way up the board, but I don't think I want to do that.
Look, no.
C4 by Wesley. C4.
Oh,
at a
my
moment.
Seconds left.
Defibrillator
king c5, and somehow the kid is finding all the moves because the engine is saying correct.
And,
well, how did he do it?
Wesley can't believe that he found king c5. Brilliant move by
because b6 is hanging now, and that's the money pawn.
That is the money pawn.
Wow.
Wait, what happens if bishop takes d5? I can't take the pawn right away because I lose a piece. So I have to take that first. And you don't have time for b7 because my bishop took.
We got check.
Right. Check, and I take with the rook.
Take with the rook. We go home.
Draw. Draw.
Wow,
agreed.
the art of defense.
And he
pawn takes, but that allows rook b4. No, we can't play check yet.
5 seconds left for Jeffrey. 3.
You got to take the pawn. Take the pawn.
Oh gosh.
He's playing check. Isn't this bishop? His bishop's not hanging. What is d5?
He's
going to take the b6 pawn, and it is White's bishop's going to hang on b7.
He can play check. He can play rook c4 check.
No, he can just take b6.
No, he can take
rook takes b6.
Yeah, because
rook takes b6.
By the way, rook b4 check, I think, was the most precise move.
But wait a minute, there's a d6 right now, isn't there?
Maybe I was right. Maybe rook c4 check was the move.
Oh my God, d6.
d6?
D6 wins material.
Wait.
He's got to take the rook.
2.
He's got to take. He's got to give up the exchange.
He's
going to be down material. He's got to take.
But can he draw this endgame?
Can he draw? I think he can draw
easily.
Okay.
Vodvinik, the bishop has an anchor square. You play f5. Yes. G4, bishop e4, anchor square.
Oh my goodness.
Know your Vodvinik, everybody.
But Jeffrey's not sure. Look at this. He's shaking his head.
All he's got to do is play f5.
And then G4,
bishop e4, and it's a draw. And Wesley knows it.
Why didn't he play bishop d5 and g4? That looked more secure.
At what moment?
Instead of f5 right now.
Oh, sorry. Just a second. You mean in the game position? Why didn't he play bishop d5, bishop e6, and then g4? Very good fortress-like position as well.
Yeah, I mean, you don't win that at all because you have to sack your rook for the bishop in order to win. And your king would be out of the way, so it's just easy.
I agree. I think that it's a stylistic thing, right? For me, I like this, but I can easily imagine other people would, with a pawn on f7 and the bishop on e6 and a pawn on
the engine's going crazy right now.
Because what about
rook f7, rook takes f5 is threatened. No?
King?
You win.
F7.
It's a win. It's over.
No.
It's over. Rook takes f5, and then king takes g4, and it's winning. Wesley is going to win. Bishop d5, bishop e6 was more secure. This is over.
You're right.
Just take now. Just take on f5, and you're going to get the tempo for the king and pawn ending. Wesley is going to win the game. Incredible defense, and he missed it at the end to play bishop to e6, bishop d5 to e6 and g4.
But what a heroic.
Oh my
game.
gosh.
I mean, can you say either